Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Yousef. Today we will present you one of the report topic in COA, Computer Organization of Architecture, which is the topic we choose is Intel x86 and ARM operation type. Before that, I will introduce you my team member. The first one is Muhammad Aqil IRFAN bin Khairilanuar, matches number 072362. Next is Muhammad Nur Arman ADLI bin HALIB, 073427. Next is myself, Muhammad IZZUL Haziq bin RAHIM, 072146. Muhammad Khairilanuar ROSSHAHPUDIN, 071890. Next is Awang Muhammad Aqil SHAKIRIN bin Muhammad YOUSEF, 072954. And the last one is Muhammad WAFI IRFAN bin JAILANI, 073206. Let's go to introduction. Intel x86 and ARM operation types. The central processing unit, CPU, is the brain of device, but it's not exactly smart. A CPU only works when given specific instruction set tells the processor to move data between register and memory or to perform calculation using a specific execution unit. Okay, the first one is ARM unit. ARM operation type. Sorry. What is ARM actually? ARM is RISC, Reduced Instruction Set Computing. ARM processors do not have separate CPU. Instead, the processing unit is on the same physical substrate as the other hardware controller called integrated circuit or IC. ARM chips are not interchangeable and are highly application specific. These processors are manufactured together with a called system on chip or SoC. Next is Intel x86. Intel x86 is CISC, Complex Instruction Set Computing. CISC offers many more instructions, many of which execute multiple operations such as optimize math and data movement. This leads to better performance but more power consumption in decoding this complex instruction. In an architectural sense, the hardware components within an x86 system like SAN and graphic cards, memory storage, and the CPU are all independent of each other. Next.
Okay, next slide is structure design and architecture. So the first area of structure discussed topic is Intel x86. Okay, Intel x86 is always prioritized for peak performance over all else, which is significant distinction ARM processor and energy efficiency. Intel x86 uses 64-bit architecture mainstream across smartphone and PC, but this wasn't always the case. Phone they made the switch until 2020, around a decade after PC. PC adopted a 64-bit architecture before cell phones, although Intel did not invent the present x86 architecture as we know as right now as x64. The second one is ARM. The ARM is RISC, which is Reduced Instruction Set Computing. But the x86 is use CISC, Complex Instruction Set Computing. ARM CPU instruction are reasonably atomic with a very close correlation between the number of instructions and micro-ops. CICS by comparison offer many more instructions, and many of which execute multiple operations such as optimize math and data movement. ARM introduced its ARM V8 64-bit architecture in 2011. Rather than instant onset, ARM offers a clean 64-bit implementation. Okay, so the next one, I will show the Intel x86 architecture diagram. It refers to a standard serial abbreviation of the Intel General Purpose Computer Series, and also identify a set of general purpose computer instruction set. For example, we can see many motherboards have integrated NOT bridge into CPU and SOC bridge into PCH, but the general framework is still the same. So the following is brief introduction to each content in this architecture diagram. The next one is ARM architecture diagram. So for the ARM architecture diagram, it consists of 32-bit ALU, several 32-bit general purpose register and status register. Itu and T times a bit multiple and shift register, instruction, decoding and control logic, and the data address register. So if we can see here, they have many type the process when the operation type when working. So my friend will continue to present their slide.
Hi, my name is Khairilanuar. I will present about characteristics for ARM and x86. For ARM, conveyor play a key role in managing operations. Multiple instructions are generated from a complex one and executed individually. Managing code expansion is difficult. Decoding of instruction is handled easily. Uses available memory for calculation. Deployed in mobile devices where size or consumption speed matters. For x86, the microprogram does the trick. Its architecture is capable of managing complex statement execution at a time. Code expansion is managed easily. Decoding is handled in a complex way with supplement memory for calculation. Deployed in server, desktop, laptop where high performance and stability matters. That's all from me. For next slide, we will be represented by my friend. Thank you.
Okay, next is for major performance. For x86 processor, as previously stated, x86 are based on CISC architecture. It will complex instructions are processed in a single step through multiple clock cycles. Focuses on process efficiency to achieve high throughput and performance. Hardware approach to optimize performance, more suited toward desktop, workstation, and servers for its performance and stability. Next is ARM processor. ARM processor use RISC architecture. Tasks are reduced into simple instructions, and each instruction are executed in a single clock cycle. Software-focused approach to optimize performance, more suited towards mobile device for its efficiency.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aqil SHAKIRIN, and now I would like to present on the advantages of x86 processors. x86 processors are more powerful compared to ARM processors. It requires less memories, and it has a richer instruction set compared to ARM processors due to it having a longer development time. x86 processors are also capable of performing complex calculations in a short amount of time, and it is more versatile since most programs can run on this processor. Now, the disadvantages of x86 processors. Since x86 processors uses hardware approach to optimize performance, it requires more registers and transistors compared to ARM processors. Thus, it consumes more energy and generates more heat. x86 processors are also more complex and expensive to produce since it requires specialized equipment compared to ARM. Now I would like to go on to the next slide, which is the advantages of ARM processors. ARM processors requires less number of registers and transistors than x86 processors due to it having a software-focused approach. It is more energy efficient and generates less heat. It also have a faster instruction execution since it uses the RISC architecture. It is also easier and cheaper to produce due to its simple design. The disadvantages of ARM processors is that most ARM processors are slower than their x86 processor counterparts. Majority of x86 programs are not compatible on ARM processors. ARM processors also require more memory compared to x86 processors. ARM processors are limited in terms of calculation capacity, and the performance relies heavily on the abilities of the programmer. Now I would like my friend WAFI IRFAN to present on the conclusion for this presentation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is WAFI from JAILANI, number BT 073206. Today I'm going to talk about the conclusion for our topic. We may conclude that both processes are extremely vital in their respective classes in order to improve our life. For example, with the evolution of Intel x86, computers now provide a better experience to users because x86 can only use limited memory, making our work slower, whereas the current one can handle up to 64 GB, allowing us to multitask in our work. On the other side, the evolution of the ARM processor opens up a whole new world for us, as most of our wearables and phones are powered by ARM processors to improve our life. Smartwatch, smartphones, and laptops like as the Chromebook and MacBook Pro are all powered by it. This merely goes to show that as our life progresses, technology will never cease evolving and expanding to a new level, as most modern equipment is fitted with microprocessor. That's all for our team. Thank you.